Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
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 Pretty big one.
That's a pretty big one. All right, guys, welcome to another day in the shop. Today I got Connor out here. He's sanding away on the bed. So he's gonna help me get that knocked out. I'm going to work on the cab to get it off the frame. So that means I gotta clean up this mess in here, and I gotta undo these 4 bolts and then get some straps. What we'll end up doing is we'll roll this forward, pick the cab up with the cherry picker, and then we can move it off and then onto the dollies. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do today, and then let's just see how far we get. I still have to do the roof of the cab, and there's a few other spots, but yeah, I really want to get this thing primed. However, as bad as I want that done, I want it done right, and even if that means putting it off yet again. But I don't know. Let's just see. Let's see how far we get today. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
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 Pretty big one.
That's a pretty big one. So we found something when we were in here. I was actually just getting ready to pull off the cab, and then I got looking around on the inside here, and I decided while it's up on the frame, it's a little easier because it's higher to get some of this stuff, like the roof, and then like some of this stuff back here. And I'm not going to focus too much on this, but I wanted some of it covered. We got sanding up here because you could feel it with your hand that it wasn't smooth, and I thought maybe I just had some rough primer, but then we sanded it and now it's got rust. So yeah. You know what's weird is how come we didn't see that? That's so weird. We had this entire cab media blasted, and it was all metal. We primed it. The night I got it, I primed it with just some rattle cans just so it wouldn't rust, but it looks like some got through. So
I wonder if they just didn't do very good up in there.
I think they did good. I think it must have just had some moisture trapped in it or something.
Yeah, could have done.
That's okay, because I'd rather find this now than after it was like painted, you know, and then have it all painted and find this out.
That's true.
It is a little bit of a setback though, because now we got to make sure all the rust is gone. Luckily, there's 0 holes. That's good. What do you think about this though, Connor? I gotta sand it, but like all this is covered, and this looks a lot more uniform now down here. So dang it. Good job, Connor. I've had Connor over here. Actually, this is really good. Good job. I've had Connor over here blending all my mistakes where I've scratched it, and he's blending that in so the new primer will be smooth. It's a good job. High five, my man. So Kaylin and I, our new assignment is this game, well, not assignment. Kayla and I's new game we're playing right now is Find Where the Rust Is. So we've been playing that for...
Find where the rust stops.
Stops. And so far, I think Kalen's winning on his side. My side's not that bad. So I'll give you a point for that one. Yeah, I'm just going along here with some 80 grit, getting that primer off and just seeing if there's rust under. What's weird is like you see there's some rust, there's not rust right here on the pinch weld, but then there's just a little bit right under there. And it's all surface like that is coming off so easy. It's just kind of weird. It's been like that for over a year. So now you guys get to be here like you're sanding too. So like, here you go. This is what it's like. Crunching the numbers.
Crunching the numbers.
Yeah.
Chipping away.
This looks a lot better. Just been working at it with some, it's a mix. It's a mix of sandpaper, the wire wheel, more sandpaper, and you see over here, we still gotta work that side a bit. It's all surface rust. It is coming off, so here's, I really focused here on this corner right here, but there's like this little edge right up in there. Right up there. And just trying to get the sandpaper in there. Just to sand it. Get in there.
That guy go to the store?
He went to the store.
Yeah.
He just like, I'll be right back. I was like, okay. Then he goes to the store.
I was wondering, I was like, he's been gone a minute. Like, I thought he was gonna cruise up and down the street maybe.
I thought you went home for a sec.
That's kind of far away.
Hey, what'd you get? Did you bring me anything?
No.
Oh.
How many miles per gallon do you get on that hog?
I only take watts, sir.
He only takes watts.
Watts. How many gigawatts?
Yeah, how many gigawatts is that?
21 gigawatts!
Hey, come here. I need you to run the camera. Everybody, this is Connor. All right, Kaylin. Go. Oh.
Well, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
I was able to get pretty much all that rust cleaned off all the way over. And I did some research, and I'm going to use this rust remover. Converts rust to a paintable surface. Yeah, we're going to put a little dab on that in there and then prime it. Quick update. I don't have my cameras today, so I'm just using my phone. But I got the truck out here, and I'd already kind of cleaned up the rust on the upper side here. Right up in there, you can see where I've just kind of sprayed it with that rust inhibitor. And then I got going under here because I'm like, oh, I better check out the whole cab. And under here, just sanding this a little bit, you can see there was a lot more. So I was able to hit it with the DA, but the problem is these two clutch head bolts are in the way. But luckily, we do have a clutch bit that we got because of all the clutch heads we've had to take out. So now I'm gonna see if I can get this little booger out. I just need to hold this, so I'll tell you if I get it. Okay, so I was able to get this busted free, and believe it or not, after a few years, that is coming undone. So I'm gonna get this filler out, and then I'm gonna DA under here, get that sanded as much as I can, and then we'll wipe it down and then apply some of that stuff. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Now you can see me. You're not in the sun. It's going good.
Several days later.
What's up, guys? Just tuning in on a Saturday. Day whatever. So I didn't catch it, but here's the final product. We just got the cab off. There's the frame again. And Dad, how many more times are we doing this?
This is it?
This is the last time.
Last time it's coming off.
The next time we bolt this thing on, it will be painted blue. So.
Blue and Indian ivory.
Indian ivory, yeah.
On the inside.
So we've been looking up the paint colors and the codes in here, and the inside is going to be that Indian ivory. And man, they had 4 different colors if you count black on these trucks back in the day. So we'll have blue as the main. The interior is going to be the ivory color, and then we have white bumper, grill, rear bumper, and then black running boards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we got this floor all tidied up, and this black paint's that rust. What's it called? Reformer. So we had a little bit of rust down there too. It's just that surface rust. It sanded off really easy. So added a little bit of filler down here and over there. You can see. So that is done. So now I've just got to finish the hood, which I don't think it's going to take me that long. And the nice thing is I can stand right here now and work on it. And actually, it's close. I bet you if I just sand the majority of that down, we're going to be done. So anyway, there's an update for today. Cab is off. Just got to get this hood done, and then next is priming. So stick around for the next day.
1 week later.
All right, guys, welcome back to whatever day this is. I brought out my Spawn to help me work on the truck a little bit, and believe it or not, we finally reached a day. We're priming the cab. The cab is currently in the bouncy house over there, and I got the concoction table. It almost looks like I'm doing like experiment over here, like chemistry.
Yeah, that's all you, by the way, because I don't know what goes into that.
Well, paint goes into it.
Yeah.
In this case, primer.
Primer.
Yep, so we're doing the 4-to-1 ratio with the old primer 3000. So I'm going to load this up with some primer and some hardener, and then we're going to go paint, well, we're going to go prime it. So, I mean, hold on, I'm going to redo it one more time. And then we're going to go prime it. There, I did it. All right, so we've had a failure, and I'm not very happy. Kaylin already knows. He's seen it. It's like, the Colt's angry. So, I started spraying. I started down kind of low, and for like a test spray, and it came out textured, almost like a armor lining, or you know, the rhino lining.
Yeah.
That's how it was. So ran it up into here, took the gun apart, and I did pull out like a thin piece of dried tape that I think fell in. I sprayed like 2 things, and now I had to bring it onto the bench to clean it. Cleaned the gun. Now we're putting it back together. We're going to try it again. But yeah, a little bit of a setback.
Con man's working on the door. Dude, it's feeling good.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Approved.
Alright folks, right here is a prime example of equipment failure. So come over here. When I first used that gun, the first paint gun, it worked great the last time we used it, but this time when I started, I thought it was good, but man, I had kind of a hard time seeing. But like, it feels like there's just nothing but little pieces of dirt in it. See, I'm gonna have to sand some. It didn't, not all of it. Like back here is fine. Like right here in this corner, fill that corner. This corner is perfect, and pretty much all this back here is excellent. Right there. The roof is mostly okay. I mean, I will just have to sand it, but like it spat out these like little chunks. You see that?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, not happy about that. And here's the thing, I did clean the gun and I had it completely apart before I even started. Twice, and then once before I started, once in the middle it had an interruption. But you know what? It's still okay because that's one step closer. So what we'll do is we'll just sand these out. It'll be smooth. It's not like the end of the world. And I am going to prime it again. Overall, I'd say is an 80% success. I'm really happy with how the back turned out. That was a lot of work, paid off. Oh, I'm in the shadow. There we go. So ta-da!
A lot of work for most of it that will be covered.
Yeah, but you know what? My
I know.
conscience is clear.
Oh, I know.
Guys, Connor is holding the camera right now. He did a phenomenal job. He worked on the door the entire time he's here, complained 0 times. I'm buying this kid Arby's.
Classic
what?
roast
Just
beef.
the classic? This number 2?
Mozzarella sticks?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay.
With marinara.
Wow. Look, I said I'd buy Arby's. I didn't say I was going to... like, calm it down, boy. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But we're going to get the paint, and then we're going to paint the interior, and it's going to be ivory white, because that's what it used to be. And let that dry, let that have a good amount of time to, you know... Oh, and we also got to do... Kaylin, don't let me forget this. We also got to do the seam sealer.
Seam sealer.
Yeah, I've got the seam sealer and it will seal the seams. There you go. Anyway, that's enough, guys. You've heard enough. I rambled enough. Get out of here. All right, guys. So today, here's what I'm doing. Went over the whole truck with 320 and 400 just to get this primer knocked down. And I have found a few spots, yeah, but not a lot. We, like I got that right there. We got to smooth that. The beautiful thing is, when you get this in the sun, now it's all one color. I can easily see kind of some things I need to do. So, but anyway, there's the whole back of this is still good. It sounded fine. And then the roof, though, the very top, I don't know. I'm going to seek some advice from my professional painter friend, because it's just got like, there's some tiny, tiny little pinholes. Probably going to need to just put a little smooth bit of that glaze on it. But really, though, all in all, it turned out good. But yeah, we're getting ready for primer coat number 2. That's what we're doing.